Today, we will be talking about the geography and early history of Egypt. The Nile River was very important. Beginning in Central Africa is 4,000 miles long, and 750 miles of it was ancient Egypt. Ancient Egypt included two regions, a southern region known as Upper Egypt and a northern region known as Lower Egypt. In southern Egypt, there was rocky hilly land which caused cataracts or rapids, making sailing very difficult. The Nile divided into several branches, forming a delta, a triangle-shaped area of land made from soil deposited by a river. When the Nile River flooded, it was way more predictable than Mesopotamia. Upper Egypt flooded in midsummer, Lower Egypt flooded in the fall. Because of how long the Nile River was, giving the farmers fertile soil to plant their crops in, it was given the name Gift of the Nile. The Nile River gave Egyptians food, being able to grow wheat and barley, develop an irrigation system, raising animals, and fishing. Egypt's location offered natural barriers that made it very hard for others to invade Egypt. Due to Egypt being cut up into two sections, Lower Egypt and Upper Egypt, there were also two kingdoms. Each kingdom had its own capital. Lower Egypt's town was called Pei, Upper Egypt, Nekhen. Menes was a king of Egypt who rose to power and wanted to unify both Upper and Lower Egypt. Menes thought that the best way to unify both Upper Egypt and Lower Egypt were to have his armies go into Lower Egypt and take control. After gaining control, Menes married a princess from Lower Egypt to strengthen the control of the united Upper and Lower Egypt. Menes wore the red crown of Lower Egypt and the white crown of Upper Egypt, later combining them both into a double crown. Was considered the first pharaoh of Egypt. Pharaoh is a title used by the rulers of Egypt, meaning great house. Menes was the founder of the first dynasty. This means that all the rulers belonged to the same family. Menes created a new city capital where government offices were located and the city bustled with artistic creativity. The first dynasty lasted 200 years. The second dynasty happened when the rivals challenged the first dynasty for power and took control. Now for a quick overview. We went over the location and physical features of Egypt, floods of the Nile, food production, the two kingdoms, Upper and Lower Egypt, Menes, and his creation of the first dynasty. Thanks for watching, guys!